What is going on, my Gymless heroes? Welcome to Gymless.org, where we teach how to get fit and strong outside the gym. I'm Pat Chadwick, a calisthenics coach with over 4 years of experience in helping students from all over the world get fit and strong using bodyweight exercises. Now, in this video, I'll be showing you how to do a push-up. But before I begin, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button that is located under this video to be notified for future workout tutorials. Now, what is a push-up? Well, a push-up is one of the fundamental calisthenics exercises that develops your upper body strength. It primarily targets your pectoralis major, your triceps, and your abdominals. And it's great for developing your pushing strength. Now, this exercise is a beginner's level exercise as it is very simple to do and it does not require any equipment and it can be done any place, anywhere and anytime. However, I often see people perform push-ups with incorrect form, such as having an arched back or hips sagging down. So in this video, I'll show you how to do push-ups with the correct form so that you can recruit all of the targeted muscles and have an effective push workout. So, what muscles are worked by the push-up? Well, the primary muscles are the pectoralis major, the anterior deltoids, the triceps, as well as secondary muscle groups, which are your abdominals, the obliques, the serratus anterior, quadriceps, and your glutes. Alright, so I'll now demonstrate to you how to do a push-up. Alright, so you begin on all fours, so both your hands on the floor as well as your knees, okay? What you do is you stack your shoulders up directly on top of your wrists, so lock your arms out. And what you do is you get into a plank position by extending both your legs back to create a straight, rigid line from head to toe. Engage your glutes and your core to ensure that your body is in a straight line and that your lower back is not arched. What you then do is you inhale as you lower your body down towards the ground by bending the elbows, keeping the elbows close to your torso rather than flaring them out. And you're going to lower down until your triceps are parallel to the ground. You can go lower if your body allows you to, but this is a good place to start with. What we then do is we'll exhale and we'll push back up, return to the starting position by extending the arms. Lock both the elbows out fully to ensure full range of motion, and we'll repeat this for repetitions. Alright, so that was a demonstration on how to do a push-up. I will now show you how to not do a push-up, so I'll show you the bad form and then I'll show you the ways on how to correct your form, okay? So the first way is to avoid flaring out the elbow. Often when I normally see people do a traditional standard push-up, they flare their elbows out too wide. This is no good because it can lead to injury, and it also is bad because it leads to less triceps and chest activation, okay? So what you want to do to fix this is to keep your elbows close to your torso, so roughly at around 45 degrees angle, and doing this will increase your chest and tricep activation. And the second way that I normally see people doing push-up wrong is that they have an arched back or the hips sag down, okay? And this is due to them not engaging their core as well as their glutes, all right? As the push-up is a compound exercise, so you want to engage all the muscles as much as possible to actively recruit them. So you want to engage all the targeting muscles so that you can have a more efficient push workout, okay? So to fix this, you want to have a posterior pelvic tilt. So suck your belly button in towards your spine, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. So this will ensure posterior pelvic tilt, and it will ensure that your lower back is not flat. Alright, so I will now show you the 7 variations to the standard push-ups. The first 2 variations is a beginner's level and it is aimed for those who cannot yet perform a push-up, as these are regression exercises that takes load away from your upper body. So if you cannot yet perform a push-up, this will be great for you as it will develop and strengthen your upper body muscles to be able to perform the full push-up, okay? So the first regression is called knee push-ups. So instead of being on your toes, you will bend your knees so that your knees will be in contact with the ground rather than your toes. So your arms are about shoulder width apart, your shoulders are stacked directly on top of your wrists. Keep your knees together and you're going to extend your knees back so that your torso is in a straight line from head to toe, okay? Keep your core engaged, your glutes tight, and what you do is you'll have the same movement path as the traditional push-up. So you inhale as you lower down, keeping your elbows close to your body. Lower down until your triceps are parallel to the ground. Then you exhale, push back up, lock your arms out fully. Okay, moving on to the second variation, which is called the negative push-up. This variation utilizes the eccentric, also known as the negative, which is contracting the muscles slowly. Okay, so you get into a plank position, keep your body rigid, everything tight. And what you do is you lower down. So inhale as you lower down at a count of 3 to 5 seconds, okay? Or as slow as you can. And doing this will increase the time and attention on your muscles, and it will really strengthen and develop them. You can lower down until your chest touches the floor, and that will be 1 rep. All right, moving on to the third progression, which is called military push-up. This variation is similar to the standard push-up, but the only difference is that this one, you will keep your elbows literally tight and next to your torso, rather than flaring them out a little bit at about 45 degrees angle, okay? And the benefit of doing this is that it will really target your triceps. So again, get into a push-up and plank position, keep your elbows close to your torso, and we're gonna lower down until our triceps is parallel to the ground. Then we'll exhale, push back up, lock the arms out fully before repeating the next rep. Moving on to the fourth progression, which is called the deficit push-up. Okay, so you want an elevated surface with a gap in the middle, and the benefits of doing deficit push-up is that there will be more range of motion, okay? So you'll be able to go deeper down into the push-up, okay? So you can put your hands on an elevated surface, such as a plyometric box or high parallettes, and you'll lower down, sink your chest further down than you would in a traditional push-up, and exhale, push back up. Moving on to the fifth progression, which is called the diamond push-ups. This variation isolates your triceps due to the unique hand position. So you form a triangle shape by connecting the index finger and your thumb finger together and locate them at the center of your chest. Then you'll perform a push-up by lowering your chest down towards the ground, lower down until your triceps are parallel to the ground. Then exhale, push back up, squeeze your chest and squeeze your triceps. And you perform this for reps. Moving on to the next progression, which is called incline push-up. This variation will be easier than traditional push-up because your hands will be placed on an elevated surface. This will take load away from your upper body and it will distribute it to your lower body, okay? To do this, you place your hands on an elevated surface, lower your chest down until it nearly touches the elevated surface. Then you exhale, push back up, lock your arms out fully before repeating the next rep. And here's the deal. As you get stronger, you want to reduce the height of the elevated surface to increase the difficulty. Moving on to the seventh and final progression, which is called the deficit push-up. This is probably the most hardest variation in this video because the deficit push-up will put more load on your body because your feet will be on an elevated surface and your body will be on the floor. So to do this, place your feet on the elevated surface, your hands on the floor, again at about shoulders width apart. Then what you do is you inhale as you lower your body down towards the ground, lower until your triceps are parallel to the ground. Then you exhale, push back up. Remember to keep your core tight, your glutes engaged, everything rigid. So, what are the benefits of doing push-ups? 1, upper body hypertrophy, as the push-ups targets your upper body muscles, which includes your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. And doing them at a high volume, so that means high reps in a single set, and along with doing them with lower rest times, this will definitely increase more time and attention on your muscles, which will cause muscular fatigue, causing them to stimulate repair and growth. 2, enhances balance and stability, as the push-up trains your proprioceptive muscle fibers, which are your microscopic nerves that keep your body in balance. So the more you train them, the more reactive they will become to stimulus, which will prevent your body from toppling over. 3, no equipment needed, as the push-up is free to do and it can be done any place, anywhere, anytime. All you need is a little space and your own body weight as resistance. 4, it has many variations. You can play around with your hand placement, so by adjusting from shoulders width to wide grip to narrow grip. This will target different muscle groups and different angles within the muscle groups. Therefore, there'll be more variations so that you can have more fun and interesting chest workout. 4, it has many variations. You can play around with your hand placement, so by adjusting from shoulders width to wide grip to narrow grip. This will target different muscle groups and different angles within the muscle groups. Therefore, there'll be more variations so that you can have more fun and interesting chest workout. So there you have it, guys. In this video, I've showed you how to do a push-up with perfect form. as well as covering 7 different variations so that you can practice on your upper body today. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, as well as consider pressing the subscribe button that is located under this video to be notified for future workout tutorials. Now, if you have any questions regarding the push-ups, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching, guys. Check us out at gymless.org for more tutorials, and please like and subscribe.